Zenzo here with another video. It's a long overdue video just on overview of Hermes MayaDAO. Let's check it out. So Hermes MayaDAO, in my opinion, is arguably one of the best dexes that Midas ecosystem has to offer. To get started, all you need to do is come up here to connect your wallet. I use MetaMask. Alright, so the most basic function you can do here is a swap. And in order to get Hermes, all you need to do is simply just come to the website and just swap for it. But if you see my other videos, you already know I got that bag. Because I'm a G like that, you already know. Let's just say you need a USDC. So yeah, you can choose half, or let's say you want to kind of estimate how much something might cost, you can just put it down here as well. So even though you don't have that much, you can still put it here as well, just to kind of get a grasp of how much you need. Or like, for example, I don't have 1,000 Midas, but you can see what 1,000 Midas is worth here in USDC. Hermes is more than just a dex. For example, if you were to get their native token, you could come here and you can, for example, I have 999, which is worth, I guess, $80, as you can see. You can go ahead and lock it for max. And then in turn, you're going to get a VeHermes NFT, as you can see down here. In this case, if you lock it for 4 years, which would be max, you would get a 1-for-1, one Hermes for one VeHermes VNFT. So I'd get approximately 999 VNFT. And so what can you do with that? Let's find out. Pretty much from there, you use that to vote in these gauges. There's actually many things you can do with it, but one of the most basic things you can do is you can vote for the gauges here. These are gauges where, based on people that vote for them, they earn bribes generated from the trading fees. So for example, if you were to vote like 100% on Hermes Midas, not only are you going to earn a portion of this bribe right here based on this APR, you'll also earn additional trading fees when people trade using this liquidity pool. So now how do you see that? How does that work? The way that works is, if I were to trade my Midas for Hermes, for example, you can see the route that it takes. It goes from the Midas USDC liquidity pool to the USDC Midas liquidity pool. And then from the Midas, it goes down to the Midas Hermes liquidity pool. So these three liquidity pools will get trading fees. Now, since we voted for this one in particular, this will get a portion of that trading fee. That's kind of like in a nutshell how it works. Now you're earning bribe rewards. You get a weekly distribution based off every weekly rebase. And you can come to the dashboard to see when that timer is. So when it's this date at this time, you'll get your weekly distribution that you can claim. And if you want to take part in these liquidity pools that you saw in the gauge, which are actually all these liquidity pools here in the stake section. And so like we saw earlier in the gauges, you can actually go to the stake section as well, and you can actually participate and invest in these liquidity pools yourself. So once in the stake section, you can look and see which ones you like. You can see how they're paying out. For example, Hermes Midas, the example we used earlier, is paying out 78.75% APR, plus you're earning a 0.01% in Midas tokens as well. Pretty much all these liquidity pools pay out in Hermes. Only in certain exceptions do they actually pay in like additional tokens as well. Is the GameFi USDC pays out in Hermes and GameFi tokens. Depending on which one you like, you can see the different APRs that they are paying out. So if you like any of these, for example, you can go to the liquidity tab and actually can make that liquidity pool token. So for example, ERA USDC liquidity pool. So I would just put ERA here, and I would put USDC here. And so I want to put in the most that I can. You have to remember that liquidity pools is like a even 50-50. So if you put in this case, $5.73 would equal around, I guess, 1 ERA. And so then you would supply that. You already know. So there we go. I made the LP token. Okay, so now that I made my LP token of Era USDC, I can go over here to the stake section. Just go ahead and stake it. I hope that didn't just mess up my rewards. Holy shit. Oh, I think I lost it. Damn it. Oh my god. That's why you make sure to claim your rewards before you make a new LP. So technically, yeah. Oh my god. That's so whack. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys have any comments. Stay tuned for part 2, the flywheel effect.